formed in 1981. You know, they've been through some really tough times, you know, with Cliff dying in a tragic accident.
Early Saturday morning, September 27th, 1986, on the road near Ljungby, Sweden, Cliff Burton died. Within hours, news of Cliff's death reached Metallica's fans in America.
Jason leaving.
After 14 years of headbanging, Metallica bassist Jason Newsted has quit the band, citing, quote, private and personal reasons. Metallica's management had no comment when asked by MTV News if there's a replacement waiting in the wings.
James' stint in rehab and, you know, the question of the band's future.
Metallica frontman James Hetfield has entered a rehabilitation facility to undergo treatment for alcoholism and other undisclosed addictions. The band writes, James has entered an undisclosed facility and he will continue to receive treatment until further notice.
What do you think was, you know, the hardest time for you to go through? Like, even if it wasn't one of those times, maybe something else.
That's a great question also. Wow, you guys, is there a job for this guy somewhere? What do you do for a living?
I'm going to be an architect.
Right. Good, okay, that's good. Well, first of all, I'd probably say that when you say we've gone through a lot of hard times, I mean, let's all put that in perspective. I mean, hard times, sure, it's been difficult with some of those things that you mentioned, but at the same time, let's also balance it out by acknowledging how fortunate we are and what an amazing ride it's been and how lucky we've been to, first of all, do what we want to do, but also play music that people care about and get a chance to travel and all that stuff. Obviously, losing a brother like Cliff was difficult, but at the same time, we were probably emotionally still so underdeveloped that probably if that kind of thing happened today, it would be a completely different thing.
He fucking left the band! He fucking left the band! Which part of that is... Hello?
You know what I mean? Back then, you just kind of, anything that didn't agree with you emotionally just drank away. You just made it disappear by drinking. Obviously, with what we went through a couple of years ago with Jason and with Hetfield, going to rehab and so on was a little more difficult to deal with because we're in a different place. But I would say that obviously it was pretty difficult back in the day when James Hetfield did his pyro stunt there when he ran around in Montreal on fire up on stage.
So I'm burnt, all my arm, my hand completely down to the bone, the side of my face, hair gone. Then I look down and watch the skin just rising and things going wrong.
I'm going, oh my God, it's over. Oh my God, our band is done.
That was not so easy to deal with in the aftermath of that, but I would say that I'm pretty proud of the fact that most of the time when we've hit hard times, we all kind of pull together and reach. And I'm proud of the fact that I think we've reached, I won't say deeper than some of our peers, but I think that if some of the other bands that we grew up with had the same survival instinct as something that we have, maybe more of them would be around, you know, and because we've always, whenever shit hit the fan, we've always just dug as deep as we needed to go to try and come on and talk. So I think that we've always done that, and I'm proud of that. But obviously some of those experiences have been emotionally difficult to deal with, but at the same time, once again, we have to put it in perspective. You know, and so overall, I think considering that it's been about 150 years or whatever, it's been a pretty fun ride and a pretty positive one, and one that has been, apart from some of those things you talked about, you know, been certainly the positive outweighed the negative.
Yeah.